Welcome to Real Talk English. So, have you ever dreamed of a place that's just completely off the beaten path? I mean, a place with massive mountains, ancient cities, super colorful art, but it's not somewhere you hear about all the time.
With wonders most of the world hasn't seen, this country offers landscapes that rival the most famous destinations on the planet and cities filled with history and life.
Today, we're headed to a place that's got some of the oldest cities on Earth and mountains that literally touch the sky. But here's the thing. It's still one of travel's best kept secrets.
This is Pakistan. It might not be everyone's first thought when it comes to travel, but perhaps it should be.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a journey through Pakistan, and our guide is this amazing travel documentary by Eureka Travel Explorer. And the best part, while we're exploring, we're also going to learn some really cool English phrases. You know, the kind that'll help you talk about history, art, and adventure like you've been doing it your whole life. Okay, first stop on our tour, we're jumping way back in time, looking at some truly ancient civilizations. And then we're going to see how all that history isn't just stuck in the past. It's bursting with color on the streets of Pakistan today. So here's a fact that might just blow your mind. A lot of people have no idea that Pakistan is actually home to one of the oldest civilizations in the entire world. I mean, we're talking about a history that goes back even further than ancient Egypt. How wild is that? And the documentary uses this perfect phrase to describe just how old we're talking. Listen to this. The Indus Valley Civilization, dating back to 3,300 BCE. So that key expression we're going to look at is dating back to. So what does dating back to mean? It's pretty simple, actually. It just means something started at a specific time in the past. It's a great way to show something's origins, you know? So when they say the civilization is dating back to 3,300 BCE, you instantly know it's really old. It just adds that historical weight. But here's what's so cool. This ancient history isn't just, stuck in dusty old ruins. Nope. You can actually see it alive and well on the streets. And this next sentence from the video shows us exactly how, by introducing the incredible, world-famous truck art of Pakistan. I just love this expression, brings vividly to life. What does that even mean? Well, it's about making something feel super real and exciting. The art isn't just paint on a truck. It's so colorful and full of energy that it makes the country's whole history feel like it's right there with you, alive and kicking, rolling down the highway. Okay, buckle up, because for our next section, we're leaving the cities behind. We are heading way up north to some of the highest, most jaw-dropping mountains on the planet. I'm talking about a place people literally call the roof of the world. And this is where things get really unique. Check this out. This region, called Gilgit-Baltistan, is the only place in the entire world where three massive mountain ranges all come together: the Himalayas, the Karakoram, and the Hindu Kush. Can you just imagine standing there surrounded by all that power? It's incredible. And tucked away among these giants is K2. You might have heard of it. It's the second highest mountain in the world, and it has this nickname, the Savage Mountain. But the video uses a really interesting idiom to talk about how climbers see it. So a best-kept secret. What's that? It's basically a fantastic place or thing that not many people know about. Think about it. Everybody knows Mount Everest, right? But K2? That's a different kind of challenge. It's a special goal that's really only known and appreciated by the most serious climbers. So for them, it's their best-kept secret. Now, just getting through this landscape is a huge challenge. I mean, how do you even build a road here? It took an incredible feat of engineering. And the documentary introduces this amazing highway with another great expression. Okay, so what does it mean to be dubbed something? It's when you give something or someone a special name or a nickname, usually an unofficial one that just kind of sticks. The Karakoram Highway is so spectacular that people started calling it a wonder of the world. It's not an official title, but it's the perfect nickname for a road that grand, right? All right, so we've seen the epic, raw nature. Now let's switch gears and dive into the cultural heart of Pakistan. We're going to explore places that are just packed with history, incredible beauty, and deep traditions. First up is the Hunza Valley, and honestly, it's just stunning. The documentary uses this beautiful metaphor to explain just how special it is. The crown jewel. You can probably guess this one, right? It's the absolute best, most valuable, most beautiful part of something. So when they call the Hunza Valley the crown jewel of Gilgit-Baltistan, it means it's the absolute highlight of the whole region, the best of the best. From the mountains, we're now heading to a city, Lahore, which is known as Pakistan's cultural capital. At its heart is the incredible Badshahi Mosque, described as a breathtaking symbol of Lahore's spiritual and architectural legacy. Just a beautiful description. And also in Lahore, there's this really important monument, the Minar-e-Pakistan. It marks a huge turning point in the country's modern history. And this next sentence explains why it's so significant, using our final key phrase for today. Paved the way for. This is a super common idiom. Imagine you're building a road. You have to lay down the pavement first, right? That pavement makes it easy for cars to drive on it later. That's the idea here. To pave the way means to do something that makes it possible, or at least easier, for something else to happen in the future. So, that 1940 resolution was like laying the groundwork. It made Pakistan's independence possible down the road. Wow. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, haven't we? I mean, we've traveled all over Pakistan and learned some great new English. So let's take a second to do a quick recap of everything. All right, here are those 6 awesome expressions we picked up today. You've got dating back to, brings vividly to life, best kept secret, dubbed, crown jewel of, and paved the way for. Seriously, try to use them. They're going to make your English sound so much more natural and expressive. So, what's the big takeaway about Pakistan from all this? Well, it's a land of amazing contrast, right? You have these ancient civilizations right alongside a super vibrant modern culture. You've got some of the most stunning nature on Earth meeting this incredibly deep history. It's a place of wonder, for sure. Okay, now you're all
Celebrating the
set.
stories,
You've got the
dreams,
key
and
ideas,
spirit of
you
the
know the
road.
vocabulary, you're ready to test your skills. I
Pakistan's
really want you
identity
to go
is
watch
deeply
the
rooted
original
in
documentary
cultural
from
pride.
Eureka Travel Explorer. You'll be totally
Pakistan has
surprised
absorbed
at how much
centuries of
more you
cultural
understand
influence,
now.
making
It's a
it a
great
historic
feeling.
hub.
So, I want to leave you with this beautiful quote from one of Pakistan's most famous poets, Allama Iqbal. It's a reminder that there's always more out there to discover, more to learn. And it makes me wonder, what ideas do you have about the world that might be ready for a little exploring, maybe even a little changing? It's something to think about. Hey, if you had fun on this journey with us, do me a favor and hit that like button. And I'd love to know, what's one thing that surprised you about Pakistan? Let me know in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Real Talk English so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks so much for watching.